You say you'll call me later if your other plans fall through, like I'm somewhere on the waiting list instead of next to you. You check your phone mid-sentence when it lights up with a name. I watch your eyes shift focus and pretend it's all the same. You tell me I'm important, that I matter in your life, but important shouldn't feel like I'm second every night. It's in the way you hesitate when I ask about your day, like I'm filling empty spaces when someone else can't stay. Why am I not your first choice, not the one you run to first? Why do I feel optional when loving shouldn't hurt? Why am I not your first choice when I give you all of me? Love shouldn't feel like backup or a maybe or a we'll see. It's nothing, just a friend, but the way your tone softens feels like something I can't defend. You say I overanalyze, that I read too much between, but patterns aren't imaginary when they keep repeating. I shouldn't have to compete for the space inside your heart. I shouldn't feel like intermission before the real part starts. It's not about one single night, it's the pattern of the light. Always dim when it's my turn, always bright when she returns. Why am I not your first choice, not the name you dial first? Why do I feel replaceable, like I'm bracing for the worst? Why am I not your first choice if you say this love is real? Because real doesn't hesitate about how it feels. I don't need dramatic gestures or promises in gold. I just need to know I'm chosen, not convenient to hold. If I have to ask for priority, what does that say about the love you claim we made? Why am I not your first choice when I put you at the top? Why am I the one adjusting while you never stop? Why am I not your first choice? Maybe that's the truth. If I'm asking this question, I already know it's not me, it's you. You say you're overthinking, I nod like that's enough, but love shouldn't make me feel like I'm not enough. Enough. It's 1:16, blue light glow, painting shadows on my wall. Your name's still saved with a heart, I haven't changed at all. My thumb drifts down the timeline, past birthdays, beach delight. Your arm wrapped tight around me, like you never say goodbye. There's a video of you laughing when tangled in your hair. I pause it just to hear again the way you It's strange how pixels hold what real life couldn't keep. How a screen can feel so close when you're nowhere in reach. I'm scrolling through what we used to be, like it's frozen in a frame. Every smile archived forever, while nothing feels the same. I'm scrolling through what we used to be, through captions full of light, wondering how something so loud faded this quiet. There's that picture in October, coffee cups and autumn leaves. You wrote couldn't be happier, now it almost feels naive. I zoom into the details like I'm searching for a clue, for the moment we started slipping, for the crack I never knew. I keep replaying old voicemails where your voice sounds sure. Back when us felt solid, back when us felt pure. It's not the memories that hurt, it's the contrast in my chest. How something so electric turned into unrest. I'm scrolling through what we used to be, like I might find a sign that we were always meant to break, that it wasn't just that time. And I'm scrolling through what we used to be, through promises in gold, trying to understand how forever got so old. Maybe love doesn't collapse, it just slowly rewrites, edits out the passion, leaves the filtered highlights. And I'm left here holding proof we once were real, while trying to convince myself this isn't how I feel. I'm scrolling through what we used to be, and it's harder than goodbye, because the past looks perfect through a curated eye. I'm scrolling through what we used to be, but I finally see the truth. Photos keep the memories, but they can't bring back you. My thumb hovers on delete, then moves away again, because letting go of pictures feels like letting go of when we were something. I still wish we'd never stop being. Never stop being. The digital clock says 2:03, red numbers in the dark. Your side of the bed untouched, like a museum of my heart. The sheets are cold and folded the way you used to sleep. I press my face into the pillow, trying not to make a sound too deep. The city hums outside the window like it doesn't know my name. Funny how the world keeps turning while nothing feels the same. I don't want the neighbors hearing, I don't want to wake the past, so I swallow every sob like it might be my last. I'm crying quietly at 2 in the morning, trying not to fall apart, holding my own shoulders like I'm someone with a heart. I'm crying quietly at 2 your picture frame, I haven't dealt with it. There's a glass of water on the nightstand you used to leave for me. Now I reach across the darkness and touch what used to be. I replay our last conversation, searching for a sign, for the sentence where forever turned into we'll be fine. It's not the fight that broke me, it's the quiet afterward. The way you shut the door so soft, without a final word. I'm crying quietly at 2 in the morning, because I don't know how to sleep when my body's used to breathing with you so close to me. I'm crying quietly at 2 in the morning, with my hand against my chest, trying to convince my heartbeat it will learn to rest. Maybe this is healing, maybe this is grief, maybe love rewires you beneath your own belief. I don't wanna need you the way I do tonight, but missing you is louder in the quiet. I'm crying quietly at 2 in the morning, and no one sees the cost of grieving someone living but already lost. I'm crying quietly at 2 in the morning, but I know the sun will rise, and maybe with the daylight I'll stop apologizing for my cries. My eyes are swollen red, I finally closed them, not because it stopped hurting, but because I'm too tired to cry instead. I found an old voice memo from a night you couldn't sleep. You said I'd choose you every time, like it was yours to keep. Your laugh was unfiltered, your certainty was loud. You sounded like forever, not someone backing out. Now you're speaking careful sentences, like every word's on trial, like loving me's a contract with a hidden denial. I don't know when the shift began or what rewrote the plan, but standing next to who you are feels strange compared to then. I'm comparing who you were and who you are, like two strangers sharing one face, one fought for every inch of us, one's drifting out of place. I'm comparing who you were and who you were, and I don't know which is real. Was I in love with your potential, or the way you used to feel? Used to show up unannounced, just to stand outside my door. Now I have to check your calendar to see what we're for. You used to argue through the night just to make sure we were heard. Now you let the silence settle like conflicts too absurd. I miss the way your eyes were light when I walked into a room. Now it's polite and practice, like something out of tune. It's not nostalgia blinding me. I know people evolve, but evolution shouldn't mean we slowly dissolve. I'm comparing who you were and who you are, like flipping through a book. One version held me steady, one barely wants to look. I'm comparing who you were and who you are, and it's tearing me in two, because I don't know if I lost you or if you just outgrew. Maybe we both shifted, maybe I did too. Maybe gone in ways too small to call. It's 12:34, I shouldn't care, but somehow I still do. Your name's still pinned above the rest, like it belongs to us, not you. I tell myself it's nothing, just a reflex, just a phase. But my thumb already knows the path before my brain can say, there it is, last seen 12:28. 6 minutes I can't place, where you're talking to someone else while I was staring at your face. It's not the timestamp glowing green, it's what it says about me. Still measuring my heartbeat by your online activity. I hate that I still check your last scene, like it tells me what we are, like a tiny glowing detail. Can't explain why we fell apart. I hate that I still check your last scene, like it gives me some control, when all it really does is open up the hole. You turned off your red receipts, said you needed space, but space shouldn't feel like hiding or deleting my place. I scroll through our old messages from when you answered fast, when my name on your screen meant something that would last. Now I'm decoding silence like it's written in a code, trying to find reassurance in a status I don't own. It's not about who you might text or where your night has been, it's that I'm still orbiting a world I'm not within. I hate that I still check your last scene, like I'm waiting for a sign that you're thinking of me too at 12:49. I hate that I still check your last scene, like it proves I wasn't wrong. But if I have to track your presence, maybe you've been gone too long. Maybe I should mute the chat, delete the thread, move on. Stop refreshing something that's clearly done, because love shouldn't live in a blinking screen, and closure shouldn't come from last seen. I hate that I still check your last scene, like it's tied to my self-worth, like if you're online without me, it somehow makes it worse. I hate that I still check your last scene, but maybe that's the clue. If I'm still watching your status, I'm not over you. 12:57, you're online again. This time I lock my phone and let it dim, because maybe healing starts the moment The left side of the mattress stays colder than it should. I drift toward the middle like gravity once could. Your hoodie's on the chair still, faint trace of your cologne. I press it to my face, but fabric's not a home. The ceiling fan keeps spinning like it doesn't know you're gone. I turn the TV on for noise, but static feels too strong. It's not the dark that scares me, it's the quiet in my head, the space where you're breathing used to fill the bed. I can't sleep without you anymore, not the way I used to do, not without your heartbeat steady, keeping mine in tune. I can't sleep without you anymore, the night won't let me rest, because silence sounds too honest when you're not here in my chest. You used to pull me closer every time I turned away, murmur something half awake that made the panic fade. Now 217 glows red across the bedroom wall, and every minute stretches like it doesn't care at all. I replay our last conversation like it's a lullaby gone wrong, searching for the moment where we started coming undone. It's in the way I reach at night and find the empty space, in the way the sheets stay smooth where you once left your shape. I can't sleep without you anymore, not because I'm weak, but because my body learned your rhythm in its sleep. I can't sleep without you anymore, and maybe that's the truth. Love rewrites your nervous system before it undoes you. Maybe I'll relearn breathing without you in this room. Maybe I'll stop listening for footsteps in the gloom. But right now every shadow feels like your outline, and every dream I almost have still ends in you, not mine. I can't sleep without you anymore, but I know I'll have to try to teach my heart the difference between missing and goodbye. I can't sleep without you anymore, but healing takes the night, and maybe one day silence won't feel like a fight. It's 3:08, the sky's starting to turn. I close my eyes, not because I'm ready, but because I'm tired of waiting for you to return. Na, 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 The engine hummed a tired tune, the streets blurred into lines, storefronts flickered open wounds I thought were left behind. The wheel felt heavier than before. My hands knew where to turn. Every corner kept the score of things I didn't learn. I drove past us last night, didn't slow, didn't stop. Let the memories stay quiet at the places we forgot. Nothing true, just static and a song. I kept my eyes on avenues where we once felt strong. I could have pulled the brakes right there, let the past speak first. But distance felt like safer air, the reopening, the hurt. I drove past us last night, didn't slow, didn't stop. Let the memories stay quiet at the places we forgot. Some roads don't ask you why, they just keep moving on. I drove past us last night and kept the engine gone. La da da da. The room was filled with borrowed courage, hanging thin between our words. Every glance felt slightly loaded with truths we never heard. I felt the pull beneath the calm, a chance too fragile to demand. Every second balanced on what neither heart had planned. We let the moment pass us by, watched it fade without a sound. Every chance to reach or try fell untouched to the ground. Your smile lingered half a beat like it was waiting to be called. Every breath stayed incomplete as we leaned against the wall. I knew the pause was not benign.